That free throw good from Hardaway. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And then Hardaway with the dunk. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Outside Baylor. Back to Mutombo. To end the run. Baltimore with the rebound. How about this run break they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
2 minutes remaining.
Last one B.
2 minutes.
Lock at 6. Intimidating move by Embiid.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Here's Bird. And counted from 19 feet away. Bird's got his first basket.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Baltimore.
Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Impressive handles from Ball. He can get anywhere he wants on the floor.
Los Angeles trails by 4. Brown.
Assisted by.
And Brown throws it down.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And what focus through the finish there. Ball may be young, but nothing seems to rattle him.
A wide open look for Bird.
Larry Bird.
It's good. The assist that time from McHale.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Mutombo. Makes it off the glass. Mutombo's got 9 points.
And this team encourages Mutombo to take those shots, knowing how efficient he can be inside.
Brown wide open, and he fires. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
To the middle. Stolen by Ball. Here's Mutombo. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And that is why they call him Mount Mutombo, chiseled like a rock.
Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter.
54.
Baltimore on top,
Los Angeles
up by 4. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Los Angeles. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, Victor Wembanyama, a thunderous finish there.
Here's Fultz. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Pass to Wembanyama. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Wembanyama's got 4 points in the quarter.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot. Oh, and one little pump fake, and he had all the time he needed to go hard to the rack.
It's one of the most reliable moves you can make, GA. So pretty when it works. Los Angeles calls timeout. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I heard Phil Jackson as he talked with the team. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said, this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy's scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
And here is Los Angeles now, trailing by 4. McHale looking for an opening. Six on the shot clock. Out to Bird. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Kevin McHale, and that's good.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in. Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Los Angeles trails by 3. Bird outside. Inside. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. Wembanyama.
The basket counts.
And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
2 minutes remaining.
Fultz with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Second person.
And this is important for Wembanyama's development, wanting to step up and be a leader.
And so both free throws are good. It's a 3-point game.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Back to Wembanyama. There's Wembanyama using his size inside.
How about the rookie with the big shot? Wembanyama showing us he can meet those high expectations.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. And that one's good. Wembanyama.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Abdul-Jabbar.
The shot's good from Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Showing no hesitation, and in a huge moment, Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Outside for Wembanyama. Chalk up 2 there. And Baltimore leads by 6.
How do you like that? I mean, the rookie stepping up big time.
It's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Amen Thompson.
32 seconds left in the game. Out to Smith. That drops Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Baltimore foul call.
So the first of three is good, and that trims the lead to 6.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Ahmed Thompson.
He makes the second free throw, and that brings them within 5. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for Baltimore. Pass to Mutombo. Back to Wembanyama. Here's Mutombo. Wembanyama with it. Defended by Jordan. From deep three-point territory. Off on that one. And so it's Baltimore with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.